Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF and microwave update. I'm Pat Hindle. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Kristen Anderson. Our September issue, you can see right here, is out. It's the European Microwave Week show issue, and we have lots of coverage in there. And Chris and I will be attending the event. It's October 5th through the 10th in Rome. Not a bad place to visit for us, right?
Very nice, yep.
You're very involved in that event. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about what's in the issue?
Yes, the welcome message from Roberto Sorrentino, the chairman of the show, and Ivar Bazzi, the president of Horizon House, capitalizes on the show theme, Connecting the Future. And this relates to the connection between the cultural heritage so rich in a city like Rome and the future of modern technology. But interestingly, they discuss two special anniversaries that will be celebrated at the show. One is James Maxwell's presentation to the Royal Society of his last fundamental theory on electromagnetism, exactly 150 years ago.
Wow, long time.
Also, the 50th anniversary of The Black Bible, a famous book by Mattei, Young, and Jones, sometimes called the MYJ book. And in fact, I understand Professor Mattei will be connecting into the conference via Skype to give us his historical perspectives.
Yeah, so very fitting that it's in Rome. There's all kinds of history on how microwaves actually started.
Yep.
Yeah, on the technical side, there's a cover feature by Ignacio Mantel Sanchez from the European Defense Agency. And he covers RF sensor systems, challenges, and innovations through collaboration among the European countries. And then we also have our European Microwave Report by our London editor, Richard Mumford. So he's our international editor, and he does a lot of contributions for this issue. So we thank him for a lot of long nights to prepare the September issue. Yep.
In addition, I wanted to mention we cover the exhibitors in this issue with a product showcase, again, where we put it in order by booth number.
Right.
So that for people who are attending the show, they can maybe plan their walk through the exhibit hall in advance. And I guess it's the largest RF and microwave trade show in Europe. So
right,
take some advanced planning.
Yeah, and I also wanted to cover a couple of industry-contributed articles in the issue. There's one by Photonic Systems, which is actually a company local to the Boston area here. And they talk about a simultaneous transmit and receive system. It's based on their photonic circulator, so it has very high isolation over a broad bandwidth. So it's an interesting design perspective.
Excellent.
And then there's another one by a company, BlackBerry, that we all know in Canada, and they cover envelope tracking. And they talk about the E-Track MIPI standard. So we had an article last month that covered the RFFE standard. And now this is a new MIPI standard for E-Track.
Wow, very
so
nice.
A lot of good technical information in there. What do we have going on in the product areas?
For the products, we're covering in the tech briefs a power amplifier by Mini Circuits, a high spectral purity synthesizer by Holsworth Instrumentation, a handheld microwave spectrum analyzer by SAF Technica, and high performance cable assemblies by Maury Microwave. And for our product features, we have the multi-port connectors by Spectrum Electrotechnic, OTA testing by Enit, a portable antenna measurement tool by Microwave Vision Group, and also a PXI vector network analyzer by Keysight Technologies.
Speaking of which, we actually have an actual unit here. So this is the Keysight M9870A series PXI VNA. So in this small form factor, a single slot PXI module, they fit an entire VNA that's a 2-port VNA, and you can fit 8 of these into a single PXI chassis for 16 ports, or you can put together multiple chassis to get even more ports.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing that they fit all this technology. You can see there's just one RF board and one digital board, very thick RF board to say, but it's amazing how much technology you're able to fit into that one small form factor. And so they have 6 models. They start at 300 kilohertz, and they have a model that starts to 2 gigahertz, and then in increments up to 26.5 gigahertz.
Wow.
So quite a big product line there.
Excellent.
So turning to the news, what caught your eye in the news?
Well, Horizon House Publications and Microwave Journal China just announced that industry-leading cable and connector company manufacturers will be exhibiting and present at EDICon in Beijing in April. And topping the list of confirmed participants are, and I'll use my notes, Mini Circuits, Mitron, Times Microwave, WL Gore, Insulated Wire, Radial, Spinner, and Huber and Sooner.
Yeah, big portfolio of companies.
A nice lineup. So they're going to offer attendees the opportunity to discuss application-specific requirements and the electrical, mechanical, and thermal properties of high-performance cables and connectors in RF microwave and high-speed digital electronic applications. So we're glad that they're going to be there.
Yes.
And how about for you? Have you seen anything interesting in the news lately?
Yeah, you know what caught my eye was a news item by Analog Devices. And it talked about how they're sponsoring the X-Fest by Avnet. So it's a series of technical training sessions that they're going to be doing all over the country and internationally. And when I looked into it further, I realized that there's a lot of other companies involved, Maxim, Freescale, MathWorks, to name a few. And they'll be talking about rapid prototyping using the Xilinx FPGAs, and that's rapid prototyping for software-defined radios, RF signal processing, those types of things. So you can check out the X-Fest Avnet site for more information.
Sounds exciting.
So how about in the area of research? Anything going on that you saw there?
Yep. Researchers from Rice University's Wireless Network Group unveiled this week at the Mobicom show a multi-user, multi-antenna transmission scheme for UHF. So basically, they found a way to make the best use of the UHF TV spectrum to serve up fat streams of data over wireless hotspots that could stretch for miles. So this will enable wireless communications to have both capacity and range. Obviously a good thing. Make use of that space. So how about events that are coming up? This is trade show season.
This is trade show season. Amazing. For October is the busiest month of the year for us, absolutely. So the first week in October, the first full week, we have European Microwave. But in the same week, we also have Milcom and AOC. People can actually probably hit both of those shows since one's in Baltimore and one's in DC.
Right.
And then the following week is AMTA. And then 2 weeks later, which is the last week in October, we have IME in Shanghai. So a lot of traveling will literally be circumnavigating the globe.
Yeah, a lot of coverage too. So I guess
we'll be very tired in November.
Excellent.
So I think that about wraps up this episode.
Yeah, we covered a lot of things here. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors again, Mini-Circuits, online at minicircuits.com, as well as Keysight Technologies, formerly Agilent Technologies Electronic Measurement Group, online at keysight.com. We'd like to thank you for watching and hope you'll join us again for the next episode of Frequency Matters.